It's a beautiful night for Florida football. Welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're coming to you live tonight from River Ridge High School in Newport Richey, Florida, for a key district matchup between the Hurricanes of Citrus and the Royal Knights of River Ridge. I'm Will Wilkie, and I'll be your guide for the pregame show here tonight. Be sure to stick with us at halftime as well as we broadcast our senior spotlight interview for tonight's game. Tonight we feature Logan Howard, the starting quarterback from River Ridge High School. We get to learn a little bit more about Logan's story and his journey as a multi-sport athlete. So again, our senior spotlight feature will be coming up at halftime. We'll also check in with the McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard at halftime and throughout the game. We'll keep you posted on all those critical district matchups going on here this evening before we return to action in the second half. For right now, we're going to take a very quick break, and then we'll be right back with our coaches' keys to tonight's game right after this. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Divinity on a custom skincare regimen the year leading up to my wedding. It included a series of in-office treatments, microneedling, PRP, hydrofacials, and an at-home skincare regimen. So I had no worries the day of my wedding. My skin was perfect.
Again, thank you for joining us here tonight on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We are a registered nonprofit media company. We provide all of our content free to the community as part of our mission. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. It's free for you, but it helps us out a lot. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. You can find us at GCSN Broadcasts. It helps us out a lot. It also brings these wonderful athletes and coaches to a wider audience. We've got a great matchup here tonight with huge district playoff implications, as the winner tonight will remain in the hunt for a possible playoff bid. There's a lot on the line tonight for both squads, and Coach Greg Miller of River Ridge was kind enough to sit down with the Gulf Coast Sports Network and review his keys to tonight's game.
Keys to tonight's game against Citrus High School, I believe, focuses on River Ridge High School. And I think River Ridge High School needs to be able to go out and implement some of the things that we have been doing throughout this season, some of the good things, and then kind of get rid of some of the bad habits that we have. I think we have to be able to run the ball to be successful. I think Logan has to be able to lead us in our passing game and just lead our offense. Defensively, I think we've been playing well, so we need to make sure that we continue to keep playing consistent. And I think most importantly is special teams. If we win the special teams game and we win the turnover battle, I think those are the main keys to a successful win.
That was our national anthem by the River Ridge Band. I'd like to thank Coach Greg Miller for meeting with us to discuss his keys to the game. Let's go ahead and get things going. Let's send it up to the booth for Abe and Dave for the Hurricanes and the Royal Knights. Take it away, boys.
Thank you, Will. We are excited to see two schools battle it out tonight on GCSN. Has been a part of several incredible football games this season, and tonight could be another exciting battle.
Yes, Abe. Tonight we get to see two schools representing their county, as we have the Citrus Hurricanes from Citrus, obviously, and the River Ridge Royal Knights from Pasco. Both teams eager for a win.
Well, let's take a peek at River Ridge, one of the most balanced teams on offense that we have covered all season. Sam Cheek will be involved early and often in both the receiving and rushing attack for the Royal Knights. Quarterback Logan Howard will also be a factor, throwing 9 touchdowns through the air and accounting for 4 on the ground.
Yes, Abe. And on defense, these fellas like to get to the ball, holding several teams to 0 points in their 3 wins. Look for linebacker Tyler Jensen to lead the way on this defense tonight. And Braden Cook, well, he has 4 interceptions on the year.
Well, Citrus comes in with a different identity. They want to establish the run. They rely heavily on running back DeLonzo Washington and Colton McNeely. Quarterback Cable Arnold will throw the ball once the running attack is moving and grooving.
Well, Citrus defense has made some big plays this season, but giving up the big play has also been a problem. Middle backer Timmy Cantrell and defensive end Donye Johnson look to fix that problem tonight with a steady dose of pressure for the Hurricanes.
Citrus has a lot of talented underclassmen in starting positions, and these fellas have learned a lot this season, and now is the time to see that growth, while River Ridge will lean on experienced seniors at key positions for tonight's game.
You're absolutely right, Abe. These freshmen and sophomores have had 8 games under their belts, and improvement is inevitable. Should be another fantastic Friday night of high school football right here on GCSN. That band was fantastic. Did you see that band right before the game?
It was wonderful, but my eyes was caught on the horse by the scoreboard. You know, it seemed like the Royal Knights have a horse that they're gonna probably bring out right before the game starts.
Well, it is homecoming, so I'm sure they're bringing out the horse tonight. He was all dressed up, ready to go.
You know, this is a battle in Pasco County. You know, who's gonna bring it tonight? Citrus or the Royal Knights? It's homecoming for the Royal Knights. Everything's on the line right now.
Oh, yeah. Hey, homecoming's a great week, but it doesn't matter unless you win the football game, which they're going to try to do, I'm sure.
That's why it's Friday Night Lights. Where else would you want to be right now? Tonight, Citrus Hurricanes, River Ridge, Royal Knights. Where else would you want to be on a Friday night?
I'm right here. I'm at the 50-yard line. It couldn't be any better for myself.
You know, I see the student body is out here, you know, wearing all their purple, representing their schools. You know, I see Citrus fans over there. You know, this is the atmosphere for a great game. Look at the weather. This is that nice, cool weather that we have tonight.
It's perfect football weather. But here's the knight. There's the horse. He's ready because I see 0 football players for River Ridge on the sideline. Citrus is already lined up ready to go for the coin toss. But I believe they're coming soon.
I hear the crowd getting loud. That means it's almost game time.
Ooh.
The intensity is in the air, the atmosphere. You know, who got some hot chocolate? You know, we got the nice, cool weather right here. We at River Ridge High School, home of the Royal Knights.
They're sending out their captains already. That was awesome. They haven't sent out their team yet, just their captains. Everybody seems to be ready to rock, though. And look they're bringing some young fellas to the game.
You know, you got to start them young. You got to bring them up. You got to let them know what that atmosphere is like. And you got to let them know what's going on. So, you know, when they get ready to get in middle school and high school, they know what to expect and their expectations.
That looks like the Kraken youth football team right there, coming out, stopping at the hash marks with the River Ridge Royal Knights tonight at the coin toss.
You know, a few years from now, you may see these young fellas in that same position. So it's that opportunity for the youth to see the youth growing, you know, and being a part of that, watching the youth train the youth to grow is an exciting experience to be a part of.
Well, and our senior spotlights throughout the year, we always hear how they started in youth football, how they used to grow up watching the high school football games, hoping to get on the field one day, and using that as their motivation.
So how can they catch it or look at the senior spotlight?
Well, our senior spotlight is going to be happening today, right at halftime, and we got quarterback Logan Howard. Fantastic story. Hope you guys tune in, check out his story. It's so fun to get a little bit more information from these student athletes, and he's going to share his story with us at halftime.
You know, throughout the game, you know, I know we have a scoreboard that come across that give the regional scores, and, you know, who's that brought by?
Well, that's going to be McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard. They do a great job of keeping our scores up to date so we can see not only what's happening in this game, but what's happening around the area.
Nice. Now, at the end of the game, does something special happen at the end of the game that, you know, Gulf Coast Sports Network cover?
Oh, boy. One of the most exciting parts of our game is giving out the GCSN shirt and the Glory Days player of the game. And the Glory Days player of the game, they're going to get like gift certificates to go to Glory Days. But we're excited to bring that to you guys each and every Friday night.
So is it an offensive player, defensive player, or is it just a special player on the field?
Man, it could be on offense, it could be defense. We've even had some special teamers fighting for it this season. But it's basically best overall, most valuable player tonight. And we have a lot of people ready to rock for that.
Well, you know what? One of the most exciting things as they get ready to come out on the field.
Oh, they got the purple.
The purple haze coming out for the Royal Knights. They got their booth pumping up. They got the pink and the purple smoke going on, and they are having a blast at the center of the field.
Yeah, they are. They are going crazy. And Citrus came out too, and there was almost a collision already.
It looked like the Royal Knights are getting pumped for this game tonight. But one thing I am very impressed with what Gulf Coast Sports Network is doing this year is they have replay. Who is that replay by?
You know, our replay is brought to you guys by the Recovery Room, and they have a special going on for $25 of cryotherapy. You just have to use the promo code REPLAY22, and that'll get you that $25 deal. Special deal. Awesome deal.
So we want to see some great plays tonight by Citrus and the Royal Knights so we can hit that instant replay recovery, meaning simultaneous instant replay of watching that play over. And we just ready for a great atmosphere. We got the student body here. They're ready to go. We got the players on the field. They're ready to go.
We got the horses at the 50-yard line. What else? Have you ever had a horse at a football game?
You know what? I only seen it at a college game, but you know, right now we at the Royal Knights Stadium, and they got it going crazy.
They are definitely ready for tonight.
And our film crew is keeping up with the horse as the horse makes its way across the 50-yard line. We like to give it up to Gulf Coast Sports Network film crew for doing a fabulous job, and they're going to make sure they catch every play for you guys.
Well, they gotta let the purple haze come down a little bit before they kick that ball into the air. That might be a little harder to catch.
So you know what, Dave? This is football weather.
Oh yes.
This is what these guys play for. This is the time of year, you know, where the temperature starts to change, the atmosphere gets real. It's in the middle of the season and almost close to the end of the season. This is when all teams, you know, have cleaned up all the mistakes, all the penalties. This is where they really get into the grind of trying to prepare themselves for the playoffs, because the way the playoffs are set up, anybody can get in.
Yeah, you just got to play right at the right time, but they know who we are. We know who they are. You know, it's on film. You just have to line up and play some football, which we're about to do.
We got the Royal Knights Stadium getting crunk here. They are getting live. Look like the Knights will be kicking off to Citrus. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to Gulf Coast Sports Network. It's kickoff time.
Oh, more.
The smoke is in the air as we went to kickoff with the Royal Knights.
All right, the return. Looked like number 13 on that return, or 12. Well, 14.
As the dust settled, it seemed like they made it to the 25-yard line. They sending the purple haze up in the press box to us. That's the student body right there.
Yeah. All right. Now we get to see Citrus trying to establish that run.
Citrus comes out with a 4-wide set, single back, shotgun formation. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Quick snap handoff to the fullback. Looks like he gets about 2 yards on the carry, and he met by a host of Knights.
Yeah, right up the gut, trying to get something from the middle. Quick little play, but the Royal Knights defense did not do anything but tackle. That's all they did. They came in and filled that hole.
And they swarmed to the ball. Looks like we're coming back out to the same formation. 4 wide, single back, shotgun formation.
Oh, yeah, we got a little
We got
early
movement
start.
on the left side of the field by the slot receiver.
All right. 5-yard penalty.
Gonna back the Hurricanes up.
Well, this defense has played really well in several games.
Field general for the Hurricanes is Cabe Arnold. Back with 4 wides. Ball's over his head. He's able to fall on top of it at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, ball's just over his head. Smart decision just to fall on that ball and protect it. You do not want to turn the ball over inside your own 5-yard line right here. He's going to bring up third down.
It's going to be a 3rd down and a long way to go.
We have been informed that there's a blue Ford Explorer license plate HJ
They come back out in the 4-wide set.
43. Your car needs to be moved immediately.
Quarterback rolls to the right. Finds slight room.
Who's that, Bradley? Missile on stop?
Yeah, he just slid there just to keep the ball safe and sound, but it should be a 4th down here.
And he was brought down by number 3.
That's Joe Crosby, number 3. It is a punting situation, Abe, in your end zone. Not deep in your end zone, but you are in your end zone. So this punter is going to want a long punt.
Number 4 is back deep for the Knights.
That's Mr. Hennessy, the wide receiver. He leads the team in touchdowns right now. All right.
High kick that falls short right at.
That's going to be pretty good starting position there, Abe. What, 26-yard line it looks like?
Look like they're at the 26-yard line, where the Royal Knights will start out.
I see we got our NFL flag football commercial going on. Tomorrow is the kickoff for the playoffs, first round of playoffs.
And where is this game played at?
Well, that game will be played at Veterans Park there in Spring Hill, Florida.
Looks like the Royal Knights come in with a 4-wide set stack.
I like the stack. That's something we haven't seen much of.
Quarterback drops. Quarterback gets away from a tackle, makes a few moves, picks up about 6-7 yards on the play after a hard run.
That's Logan Howard, our senior spotlight. He looked around, stepped into the pocket, had a chance to be tackled, but slithered out of it like you mentioned, and got a few yards, about 5 of them there, Abe.
Quick toss to the outside. Handoff number 7. Number 7 makes a move, makes a spin, and he looks like he brought down for the first down for the Royal Knights.
That's Sam Cheek. And we spoke about him earlier being one of their leading receiver and leading rusher on this team. Moving the chains for the Royal Knights.
Quick handoff to number 7. He hits the hole hard. Looks like he picked up about 4 yards on the carry.
And there was nothing special there. He just got the ball, ran into contact, fell forward, and got 4 yards like you mentioned.
The Knights coming back with a quick offense.
Did you see
He
how
tried for a screen pass to number 7.
they are going super tempo right now. Fast, fast, fast. Barely letting the ref sit that ball down.
Not even letting Citrus get a chance to adjust their defense to their offense.
But they stay in the stacked position on the left.
Another handoff to number 20. Number 20 cuts back. He cuts back to the outside, and he's in the end zone for the Royal Knights. Number 20.
That's Anthony Patterson on the touchdown carry. Check out this instant replay from the recovery room. He's lined up 8 yards deep, takes the handoff, makes one cut off the block right there, and the rest is history as he gets into the end zone for the first points of the night.
And I got to give credit to his offensive line because they were downfield blocking, which gave him great room, great moves, and his natural ability made that nice cut it back to the outside.
Do you know who made that block?
That was number 88, Carson Cooley. Made a great block on the play. Point after is good, makes it 7-0, 8 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Your Royal Knights on top.
Hey, Ty Story with that extra point. The kicker, Ty Story, number 99, right down the middle.
That ought to get this crowd pumped up and that team pumped up. It's homecoming. You take the first ball, your defense come out, play excellent, and next thing you know, you drive it straight down the field and a couple plays and you're in. But I got to give it to their running backs. Their running backs are hitting the hole with power. They're not just tiptoeing in there. They're hitting it with power, with some urgency.
Yeah. And their offensive linemen blocking downfield, that's great.
That helps a lot of plays because what happens if those linemen commit and drive, don't look back for the play, watch the play on Monday at film study, you know what, a lot of things can happen with those running backs.
That's unselfish football. But how about the tempo for the Royal Knights? That tempo was for real.
These Royal Knights fans are into it. They got the
fat
fingers going. They got their fat heads in the stand, and the ball is kicked over his head for a touchback.
Ty Story with the deep kick. Nice work. All right, Citrus is going to get a fresh set of downs at the 20. The problem with that drive last time was the snap over the head. It shot everything they'd done in the foot. So they're going to have to try to get that snap right.
This is where you remember we said earlier that Citrus had a lot of young players in starting position. Well, this is where Coach Franklin is going to have to make sure he keep his team settled down. It's still a lot of football left in this game. It's still the first quarter. Football is a 4-quarter sport.
Absolutely.
Anything can happen. They come back. They're in a single receivers to the right side of the field.
Are those heads in the way, guys?
Motion. Another high snap. It looks like he fell on the 1.
That might be the 1 inch. Man, he was close to that line.
So right now, the exchange is putting Citrus in a bad position.
Yeah, Cade Arnold had his hands on it, but it was still, he had to jump for it. Not an easy play to be made. But it is, this River Ridge defense got to be licking their chop right now because one of the best plays in football on the defensive side is a safety. You see they're scooting them up. They might be coming here.
Handoff. Nice run up the middle. Looks like he got about 6 yards on that carry.
Justin Hennessy on the tackle, number 4 for the Royal Knights. Nice low tackle.
Which that run have given them a little cushion. It's better than being on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, the breathing room is going to be important, especially if they don't pick up the first down because they got to set up field position. Field position matters. You saw what the Royal Knights did with their field position earlier in this quarter.
Hurricanes under center.
Uh-oh.
Quick pass, tip, and it's intercepted. Caught, and it's touchdown.
Nice
Number
job.
22 for the Royal Knights.
That's Tyler Jensen on the interception. He leads the team in tackles, and that interception will help put the Royal Knights up even more in this early first quarter.
So he was able to tip the ball, catch the ball, run, and then lay that shoulder down as he got into the end zone.
Yeah, and he actually had the defensive lineman, number 44, Nathaniel Moore, came in on the pressure, and the quarterback had to get that ball right away, which that was pretty awesome play by Jensen to tip it to himself. Right place, right time.
The nice setup for the extra point. Looked like movement.
Yeah, there's definitely some pre-snap movement, but Story was able enough to split the uprights, but I think they might back him up and give him another shot. And it's going to be on the defense.
Looks like they may try to go for 2 points right now since the ball is being moved up.
Well, they are rotating a few people in and out, which is the first clue that a 2-point try is coming. When you're up 13 points in the first quarter, you can afford some of these riskier plays, non-traditional plays. I like the slants by the top wide receiver right now.
Hand off the looks like number 45. He looks like he's in there with no problem at all for the Royal Knights.
Yeah, that's Bradley Bissell. He's actually a defensive lineman, a defensive end who gets to come in and for some short yardage. So to get him a 2-point conversion, get him over that end zone line is always fun for the big fellas.
Which brings up 15 Royal Knights. Citrus 0. 6 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Citrus has come out wanting to make some noise. Their defense has come up big. A few key plays that hurt Citrus and put them in bad positions, and the Knights just capitalized on it.
Well, the Knights are a very good football team, and if you give them opportunities, they're going to try to cash in on it. All right, they're kicking back deep. I know number 2, Taylor Kazi's back deep. Last time it went deep in the end zone. Let's see what he has here.
Looks like it's returnable. Quick move. Still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
That's a good run by the Hurricane there. He was able to toss off a couple would-be tacklers and get the ball just over the 20-yard line. Oh, I guess it's right at the 20-yard line. All right.
1st and 20 at the 20. Correction, 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Hurricanes.
Do you think you go under center now? Or do you just have that practice on the sideline with that snap?
To get my team motivated and to continue to want to play, I'm going to go up under the center.
Yeah, I agree with you. And that's what Coach Franklin's going to do right here.
Well,
and
it looks like he's still in the shotgun. Oh, he's up under.
Yeah, he's under. He's got 3 backs.
Quick handoff, nice move up the middle. He's still moving.
That's a good balance.
Looked like he picked up a first down. That's number 2.
That's Taylor Kazi, who was one of the return men who hasn't got the ball yet, but they have been able to get him the ball there, and a much better first down play for the Hurricanes.
Which shows that the Hurricanes can move the ball.
And this might be the way to do it. That was a first down, Abe.
Another quick handoff.
Ooh.
He's met immediately.
Yeah, that was a big tackle. Big tackle, forceful. Yeah, I think that was number 20, Tyler Jensen.
Or 22. Number 22 on that tackle.
Yeah, Tyler Jensen, who also had the interception just a few minutes ago.
West Coast.
Yeah, he's the voice of this defense right now.
Another quick handoff. Looks like he picked up about 3 yards on the carry, which will bring up 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, the Hurricanes keep running that 3-back look, and you have to account for all 3 backs. That one, they had one back go one way, the other 2 go the other. They've had all 3 blow up the hole. You know, they're doing a little different look each play, but here it is, 3rd down.
Single receiver to the left. Quarterback still under center. Another quick handoff. Looks like he got a 1st down. Look like he got some moves. He's down the sideline. He's pulling away to the 5. He's in the end zone for the Hurricanes.
Check. That's DeLonzo Washington, and he really has some speed. Check out this replay from the recovery room. I want you to just check how he busts through second level there, and now it's a foot race as he just keeps going. 21 had the beat, but Washington definitely won that race. A good response from Citrus, who needed to find some offense in this game, and they did it, Abe, like you called. You said, hey, coach, go under center. Let's hand the ball off to our running backs. That worked out really well.
Yep, that's why I say football is a 4-quarter sport. Looks like some flags on the play.
Yeah, Braden Moeller is the kicker for Citrus. He is a senior. We're going to give a peek here to see if he's going to back him up or if they're going to move it forward. It looks like it was on the Royal Knights. So they are going to move him a whole yard closer.
Look like they're changing up their offense. They may go for the 2-point conversion right now.
Yeah, I believe Braden just jogged off the field there. So they are going to go for the 2-pointer, which is wise. You're closer. The other team got it.
So they line up, quarterback stack. Quick handoff. Looks like he may be short.
Yeah. That look at that goal line view from GCSN cameraman basically in the field there for us. He did come up a good 1.5 feet short, so that it will remain 15-6 still in this first quarter. Let's check out some commercials, Abe.
Certainly, I'm an avid golfer. Been, golf usually weekly. Play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far.
All right. Abe, I'm excited. Look at that student body right there. Look at the student body ready to go.
We got the student body. They got the big heads in the stands. They represent their colors.
Hey, I'm excited to see how River Ridge responds because they've had great field position to start the ball. They had the turnover by their defense, and now we get to see a kickoff return. We get to see an offensive series. I'm excited to see what we get here.
We got the student body out here live.
High kick. Uh-oh.
Nice catch. Quick twist.
Joe Crosby on the return for the Knights.
Yes, Joe Crosby on that quick catch. And that's a live ball, so he had to be there, and he did. And this is still favorable starting position over the 41-yard line.
And it's great field position. So let's see what the Royal Knights can do with the ball. See if they can answer that quick run by the Hurricanes.
Yeah, that was a 70-yard run. Approximately a 70-yard run by DeLonzo Washington. All right. Last time we saw a lot of stacked wide receivers.
Look like the Knights come out with a single receiver to the right side of the field. You got Twins on the left side. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Logan Howard in the shotgun. Quick handoff up the middle. He has some room. He makes a quick cut. He's round the outside to the sideline. He's brought out of bounds at the 30-yard line. He had a nice run over there.
Check out the recovery room instant replay. That's Sam Cheek, number 7, as he gets the ball, explodes right here, changes directions, and he's going to finish this run with a powerful hit right there, keeping his legs moving for the first down.
That's right, Golf Sports Network. Catch all the highlights in action tonight. YouTube it.
Another quick hit through the hole. Picks up about 4 yards on the carry.
You know, I like, if you take a peek at this offensive setup, they have a fullback that really is right behind the center. I mean, he is right there. He's super tight to the line of scrimmage. Now they changed formations here. Oh, there he is, moving now.
Quick pitch to number 20. Finds the outside, tries to get back, but he's brought down immediately.
Yeah, that's the Anthony Patterson who had the touchdown run earlier today.
He was brought down by number 30, Donye Johnson, for the Hurricanes. And the Royal Knights are back up at the ball. Twins to the right side of the field. Coming in tight, shotgun formation. Logan Howard throws a quick pass, number 7, in and out of his hands.
Yeah, it's Sam Cheek on the catch. A lot of times when you see offensives be that close to the tight, they're probably trying to get the ball out wide, because then they have angles, which if Sam would have been able to pull that ball down, he would have had a shorter field, but he would have been outside. A lot of times I see corner routes, flood routes, concepts, but it is a 4th and 5, and they're definitely going for it here.
They got the tight formation going on.
Yeah, look for that corner route if they're going to toss it.
Quarterback gets the ball, puts the ball in the air. Number 6 out deep, and it's touchdown number 6 for the Knights.
That's late.
Jason Atkinson with a beautiful catch. Nice pass by the quarterback, number 1, Logan Howard, on our instant recovery replay.
You know what route that is, right? That's a corner route. I love it. He attacked the outside, got a slight step on his man. Quarterback put it right up there. Logan Howard, great catch, great throw, good protection. And on 4th and 5, they punch it in.
That post corner is a beautiful route.
Oh, love it.
Nice setup for the extra point. Ball is up and away, and it's good.
Ty Story's 3 for 3 on his.
So we can say they did answer the Hurricanes' big run with a big pass.
They definitely did. And this is what we talked about in the pregame about Citrus defense playing hard but giving up the big play, which is what they did. But let's give some credit to the recovery room as well. It's definitely worth the drive, ladies and gentlemen. Get to the recovery room. A lot of teams are going there. It helps get you ready to train, ready to play. It's located on 224 Mariner Boulevard in Spring Hill. Give them a call at 352-797-2775. Yeah, the promo code for that recovery room is replay 22. Thank you, Abe, for the reminder. All right, this is his 4th kick. Ty's 4th kick of the night. A high one.
It's returnable. He's at the 20.
Yeah.
25 gives a move. Ran into his own blocker, brought down by number 8 and assisted by number 3.
Yeah.
Number 8, Jackson Wainwright, and his assist, Jonah Klaus.
Jonah Klaus. What Wainwright's just a sophomore, getting some special teams love tonight. But this is the best field position that the Hurricanes have started with. at their 28-yard line. I would expect to see some DeLonzo Washington again.
Quarterback
long run.
Quarterback could be up under center again. Single receiver to the left side of the field.
Royal Knights show
Snap a
blitz.
handoff.
Yeah,
That's number 2 on the carry.
that's Tyler Causey again. You know, you saw the late show of the blitz there for the Royal Knights, and perhaps that's what they need to do to stop them right away.
They're going to have a water break probably with about 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter, and that's when we'll do it.
All right, we got second and a few.
Klaus under center. Quick handoff to number 2. Number 2 is still trying to get to the outside. Looked like he picked up about 1 yard on the carry.
Yeah, they like to get the ball in Causey's hand. He is an athlete. He is a senior. He is a leader for this squad. You saw him earlier bust off about an 8-yard run. But it does bring up 3rd and a long 4. Abe, would you rather have a 3rd and long 4 or a 3rd and a short 5? Which one would you prefer?
Either one, I got to get the first down. Either one, I got to get the first down. No matter how we look at it, I got to get a first.
Well, let's see how the Hurricanes handle this 3rd down and opportunity.
They go to what they know best.
Yep, Washington.
Round the outside. And he's run out of bounds.
Yeah. Check out the recovery room instant replay. DeLonzo Washington just needs a few yards here for the first down. But he makes one guy miss, and then it's to the races. And he showed us his speed earlier as he just pushed out of bounds there at about the, what do you think we're at? The 40, 35? We're at the 35.
The 35-yard line.
Well, that's another long run for DeLonzo.
Quick run to the outside.
Looked like
but
he
got no yards on the carry.
Looked like he just fell down with the slippery grass. I think that's Craig Kish.
And he was brought down by number 22, Tyler Jensen.
Again, Tyler Jensen making his presence known on the defensive side of the ball.
Single receiver to the right side of the field. Quick handoff. Power run. Looks like he picked up about 2 yards on the carry.
Yeah, that's 33 on the tackle. Bryce Weidman getting his tackle. You know, Abe, we got 51 seconds to go in this first quarter, and the Hurricanes have yet to throw their first pass of the game, even though they have established the run. And I look for Cade Arnold to toss the ball here shortly, since River Ridge is really bringing the pressure to stop this running attack.
It appears Coach Franklin say, I'm going to run it till they stop it.
Yeah. What do you think, Abe? Take a quick commercial break as we let this clock run down.
22-6.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
All right, Abe, we are back and ready to go. Ready to go. starting that second quarter. All right, that's really good field position.
Single receiver to the left. Quarterback rolls to the left. Quick pass, caught. First down to the 20. Woo!
Ooh.
Nice hit at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, big hit. Check out this instant replay. We were just begging for a pass by the Hurricanes, and here they deliver. They just leak out the back in the outfield in the flats. Easy catch, easy throw as he accelerates right here. Look at the defense come in and put a stop on the running back. But it is a first down for the Hurricanes. We talked about setting plays up, and that was well set up for a very important third down. And now we got a 1st and 10 early in the second quarter.
And what is it showing me right now is the Hurricanes not trying to lay down right now. They are still in this game, and they're still trying to prove why this is going to be a great game tonight.
That's right. That's why you play the game. They both teams seem hungry for a win.
And you said this is a district game, right?
This is a district game.
Flags on the play.
It looked like the Hurricanes got an early jump there. They're going to back them up 5 more yards. It'll remain first down. Looked like 33 for the River Ridge. That's Bryce Weidman. We spoke about him earlier. He looked like he was ready to blitz off the edge. He is on the wide side of the field. See if he comes back again.
Single receiver to the left side. Quarterback.
Yep. He's coming.
Jensen under center.
He's there.
Big handoff, and he's met immediately by a host of Knights led by number 22, Tyler Jensen.
Yeah, and we also had Weidman off the blitz. Nice and high, coming in high, and Jensen low. But it'll be 2nd and about 15 again. I look to see if Washington's going to get the ball here.
Single receiver to the left for the Hurricanes.
Quick screen.
Quick pass. Looks like he picked up about 2 yards on that. It'd be 3rd down.
Yeah, that's why you throw the ball on those quick screens. 40 on the tackle for River Ridge. Nathaniel Moore, number 44, in on that tackle. You know, those quick screens like that to the wide receiver, you pretty much get a one-on-one with the cornerback. But it's 3rd and a little bit.
Another quick handoff. He went low, picked up about 3-4 yards on the carry.
Yeah, that's Tyson Peterson, number 76, on the tackle. We saw him running down the sideline, high-fiving his teammates after the 2-point conversion earlier in the first quarter.
And that was number 17, Delonzo Washington, on that carry. Looks like they're going to be trying to kick for a field goal.
Field goals, all right.
At the water break timeout.
All right, that's Braden Moeller, whose first opportunity at kicking was delayed because they ended up going for 2. Let's see how he does here.
Ball's away. It's down. It's up. And it's good.
Worth 3 points. Did you see the snap? The snap was high again, but the holder got it down just in time for Moeller to kick it through the uprights.
You know, the Hurricanes are not going away.
Well, they're looking for points any way they can find them.
They are not going away. And if you look at it, 14 of the night points really came off of turnovers with the center and quarterback exchange. And the Knights had great field position to, answer immediately. Then we had the turnover from the Knights, which was the interception that
Tyler
put them in the end zone as well, and then the penalty that gave them the extra point to where they were able to go for 2. So right now, with this game, it's going great, but the penalties and the turnovers is what's hurting the Hurricanes.
And the snaps, absolutely.
Some
of those miscues, but that's what football is about.
He got right to work
have
on it.
the least amount of miscues, and you usually can find a win somewhere, at least a win opportunity. High kick. Oh, he lets it go. Picked up by the Royal Knights.
Looks like he was trying to find a hole, brought down at 35-yard line.
Yeah, he was just, Sam, that's Sam Cheek on the catch. He was just kind of jogging left, jogging right, looking for the lane that never came, but he kept moving forward as he was looking for the lane, which, again, the Royal Knights start at their 36-yard line. That's a good starting position for any offense. 8 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the first half.
Knights come out with stacked twin receivers to the left side of the field. Quick handoff. Nice move to the outside. Another quick move. Brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's D'Anthony Patterson on the handoff, who already has a touchdown. Hey, make sure you guys tune in to our senior spotlight tonight. We're going to be looking at Logan Howard. He'll be there for halftime, during the halftime. So another 8 minutes and 3 seconds, you'll be able to tune in and see his interview.
Logan Howard in shotgun. Screen pass to number 4. He's hit immediately.
Howard to Hennessy.
Yeah, that's Justin Hennessy, one of the team's leading scorers. If you can get the ball in his hands, he can make some moves. 43 on the tackle for the Hurricanes. That'll be, I think it might be Cantrell.
Timmy Cantrell?
Yeah, Timmy. He's one of the leaders on their defense.
Howard goes around the outside. He's brought down.
Howard brought down.
That's Donye Johnson on the tackle.
Donye Johnson on the stop for the Hurricanes.
Which is going to bring fourth down in about 9. We'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to Gulf Coast Sports Network. Make sure you subscribe. Send us some likes. Let us know how we're doing. Send a shout out to our film crew that's making those great plays for you guys to view and on the instant replay recovery.
Well, Abe, it is 4th down on your side of the 50. Punting is pretty much the best option. They do have 12 guys on the field as they hustle number 50 off. Be the first punt of the evening for River Ridge.
Ball's away. Kicks up. And it's caught short. He's at the 50. Room. He's at the 40. And he's pushed out of bounds by number 27 of the Royal Knights.
That's Samuel Walls on the tackle. Great return for the Hurricanes.
You said on the tackle. I'm gonna say on the save, because had he got by him, he would have been down the sideline.
Yeah, well, he had some room. As soon as he caught that ball, he had some room, and he accelerated rather well. And this is a great field position for the Hurricanes as they try to put some more points up on the board here before halftime. Now, River Ridge was able to blitz a couple times sporadically, but it seems when they don't blitz, big plays are happening for Hurricane.
Now, you know, when we started this broadcast off, we talked about how it was going to be an exciting game, you know, but let's get ready to check out the regional scoreboard, see what's
All right, we're back. Some pretty good games going on in the area. We got Mitchell, Springstead, and a 6-0 game.
Make some noise
All
handoff. He got a yard on that carry, but I don't know if it was the play calling because it seemed like the quarterback and running back was kind of hesitant with the play, and all the plays earlier than that, they were hitting the ball, with some purpose.
Yeah, that there was definitely a little confusion there, but they had 4 guys on the tackle for the Knights, and number 44 came in and said, "There's no place for me to tackle this guy," so he just went right down to the ankles, which helps. But it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Yeah, that front 4 for River Ridge, they keep their eyes up, they stay low.
Led by number 45 for the Knights, Bradley Bissell on that tackle.
Yeah, they just keep down, down every down. It seems like their D-line is in on an opportunity.
But you know what? I'm seeing some nice football fundamentals by the Knights. They're wrapping up, they're tackling, and then they're gang tackling.
Yeah.
You're not seeing many people bounce off of them as they wrap up.
Pass.
Quarterback drops back. He rolls to the right.
Yeah. That was a design pass to the wide side of the field, and the quarterback, Cade Arnold, decided he was going to run it away from the play because he couldn't see.
Looked like the tackle was made by number 27, Samuel Walls, and number 45, Bradley Bissell.
All right, they do have a personnel change coming in, and it looks like they may be punting, trying to stick the Royal Knights inside their 10-yard line. I think that's the goal here.
Ball's away. Kick is up. And it looks like it'll bounce into the end zone.
Yeah. Well, that's the rule. If you're on the 5-yard line and it's over your head, you let it go. You let it go. You get the ball on the 20 and let your offense do their job.
4 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Dave, we got a game on our hands. The score may not reflect what's going on the field, but we got a nice game. We had some interception. We had some nice touchdown pass. We had a nice touchdown run. Both teams are, giving us some great instant replays as we watch tonight's game.
We've had a lot of big plays on each side of the for each team, and I don't know about you, but I love big plays. We dropped
fumble. Looked like they were trying to trick play.
Yeah, that was just a fake handoff, counter, reverse, and it looked like he had some space. It's just a bad exchange between the quarterback and the wide receiver.
It looked like it was number 12, Brandon Jenkins, that was supposed to get that ball. Tight formation, quarterback drops back. Singling down the field, dumps it off. The number 12 with the nice catch.
Yeah, check out the replay here. Logan Howard.
That was Brandon Jenkins who made that nice catch.
Logan Howard just running down the, direct in traffic. And great job communicating with him with a nice ball for the first down.
4 wides. Motion to the right, number 6.
Screen.
3rd down to 8.
Wow.
Tight ends getting involved in the game. Nice cutback. He's got the first down and more. That's number 88 for Royal Knights. Carson Cooley.
Check out
the catch and beautiful run.
Oh, yes. Big fella running down the field. Nice job. Rumbling. There it is.
That was a beautiful play by the recovery room instant replay to show how he caught the ball and showed his nice little move, cutting to the left and right and accelerating. Quick handoff.
Oh, nice run.
Nice run. He picks up about 6-7 yards on the carry, and he is putting some tracks on the back of some of these players as he make his way downfield.
Yeah, that's Sam Chee. We talked about him being in on the catches and the runs tonight, and you see River Ridge going to the fast-paced tempo offense.
Quick handoff.
Should be enough for a first down there.
For a first down. I'm having to give it to the Knights. They're blocking downfield. not only are the linemen blocking, but the receivers and tight ends are blocking as well, which is giving extra yardage to these running backs and receivers.
Absolutely, and that's a big first down. I mean, if you ask me, I always like first downs, but they are going back to the stacked series here.
Handoff number 20. Is that number 20 again?
Yeah, it was 20. Patterson again. Yeah, quick. You know, DeAnthony hits it so fast, hits the hole so quick, makes it tough for the defense to tackle him. But that's it's a 5-yard gain. If you can get 5 yards on first down the whole game, you're probably looking pretty good.
And it looked like the Knights have enough talent to where they have a player hit the hole with impact, come back, nice pass, nice catch. By number 4, he's all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's Justin Hennessy on the catch. Check out this replay here. Logan Howard just looks back. He knows he's about to get a hit, but he gives a strike to Justin Hennessy, who catches the ball for the first down and then some.
And I love when a receiver able to catch the ball and still running.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't have to stop. Oh, nice. He hit the hole mighty hard on that like a cannon. And still moving down the field. And still, he's all the way down to the 10-yard line with a first down. That's number 7 for the Royal Knight, Sam Cheeks.
Sam has great balance, and he just showed us again for the second time of the night how he can keep his pad level down without falling, keep his legs moving, and he now has them almost to the 10-yard line, but it is still 1st and 10. Inside the red zone for sure. But
looks like the Hurricanes called timeout.
Yeah, they weren't ready.
So I'm watching the plays as they develop. You know, you first get number 20 for the Royal Knights to come in there, and he hits the hole
super fast. That's
Patterson.
Yeah, Patterson.
Then next thing you know, they bring in number 7,
who runs
Sam Cheeks.
Powerful runner.
You know, so what he's doing is he's rotating them, and he's not letting them get tired. So you got fresh legs coming and pounding on this defensive line of the Hurricanes.
You know, Sam is a 160-pound kid, but he plays like he's 200 pounds. You know, and anytime you can play bigger than what you are, doesn't matter which side of the ball you're playing on, you're a more impactful player.
And he's hitting the hole with a purpose. It's not like he's trying to dance in the hole. He is actually hitting the hole with a purpose.
Yeah, he definitely is.
And their quarterback, Logan Howard, is staying poised. Even when he's handing the ball off, he still follows through with his fakes, and he's throwing a dart down the field.
And he's got one hand directing traffic and one hand throwing the ball. He's very poised. Yeah, man.
You notice that.
He communicates, calm, and I think the Hurricanes might have called the timeout just to give their defense a breather because these guys are running fast.
It's a minute and 13 seconds remaining in the second quarter. We got split receivers, single back motion to the right with number 3. Quarterback misdirection. He makes up the play, does a couple of spins. He's still moving. Looked like it was some confusion in the backfield, but he still was able to make a play out of a no play. Number 4 was on a tackle for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, that's
Quentin Roby.
Yeah, Quentin did he was the 3rd guy in for the Hurricanes, but he brought him down as we are under a minute to go here in the half.
Quick handoff to 7 bounce out the middle. He looks like he's brought down at about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, that's Sam Cheek. Now, I would look for the Royal Knights to call a timeout and stop this clock with 35 seconds to go, and they do. All right. Now, they got 2 more downs to get it in the end zone here, but they can still pick up a first down. You know, so that does not take out the fact that you can still run the ball because they still have timeouts available.
And they have options. All right, you got number 20. You got number 7. And then you got number 88. So you have options. And you have number 1, the quarterback.
Yeah, quarterback has been able to scramble for us. Now, this close to the end zone, they do have a kicker. So I'm sure they don't want to come up empty-handed. So they may kick this if they don't get it in on this down here. But the goal's always 7. That's the goal. But the Hurricanes have been playing pretty good defense right now.
35 seconds remaining.
They are lined up pretty tight, and you know he likes the corners and the outs on that quick pass.
Well, I see number 88 is lined up on the right side of the field.
Ooh, they're changing.
88 is a big power guy for them. Quarterback keeps it. He goes up the middle, and he's in the end zone. Number 1, Logan Howard.
Check. Yeah, that was a late shift for the Royal Knights as they all went to the left side of the field and just outnumbered the Hurricane defense. And great running by Logan Howard, who can show us that he can do it with his arm or with his legs to get the Royal Knights on the board again, make it 28-9 with the ensuing PAT.
Like I said, the Knights had options. 1, 7,
20,
88, 20. They had option.
And 99.
You know, and they went to their number 1 option. Another penalty, another looked like encroachment on the defense.
Yeah, it looks like it is going to be.
So now,
offside.
do you go for 2 or do you want to kick a field goal?
Well, I would probably just go for 2. Ty Story, we know he can make it from there, but it is 19-point lead.
Listen, Dave, it's homecoming.
19-point lead. If you go by 2, it'll be 21, which is a full 3 scores. So I think going for 2 is what the card would tell you to do.
You know what? It's homecoming. The atmosphere is here. The student body is live and very attentive to the game. Let's go for 2.
Oh, got an uncovered slot receiver.
Quarterback Casey makes a spin.
It looks
like he's in. And he's in for the 2-point conversion.
You know, that's not just anybody. That's Logan Howard, our senior spotlight, which we will see here in 28 seconds at halftime. A great opportunity for you to see the interview that GCSN had with Logan Howard, who just scored a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Once again, we'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to Gulf Coast Sports Network. You can catch us on all social medias. Make sure you subscribe. Send us some likes. Let us know how we're doing. We'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching us every Friday nights under the lights.
I'll tell you, Abe, it is 30 seconds to go in the half. And generally speaking, you're just going to get a nice little squib kick. You don't want to get it back too far deep because the deep guys are usually your speed guys, which they're switching sides right now. They're like, hey, I think he's kicking it to me. Let's switch spots. But he's probably kicking a squib just to let the clock eat up some time. But let's see what he does. It is a squib. Oh, right.
It bounced it off.
That's a live ball.
Still around. Looks like Citrus was able to get on it.
Yeah. You know, those balls are not easy to catch. It's, 4 feet off the ground. You got to bend down and catch it. It's coming at you at 45 miles an hour. Hit you in the face mask.
So now should Coach Franklin take a knee, take it in, or should he try to make something happen?
Well, Coach Franklin's offense has had 3 big plays, and you never know when those big plays are going to come. So with 25 seconds to go, I'm throwing this ball or I'm handing it to Mr. Washington because that's where we're at. Now, River Ridge is going to make it easy. They're going to have two safeties back deep, 15 yards off the ball, nothing behind them. But let's see what happens. They're not in their 3-back set, so they are going to throw this ball.
Quarterback drops.
Oh.
And he's immediately hit.
He was stepping into that pass. But that's
number 76.
Yes, Tyson Peterson again on the sack. Man, that quarterback was stepping into that pass. He was going to deliver a good pass, too.
Tyson Peterson, he's a senior. 6'1", 270 pounds. He got back there with a purpose.
He's an exciting kid, too, because we saw him, excited for his brothers who are getting in. He's doing high knee skips. I mean, he's rubbing his belly. He's a happy kid. But
well, it's halftime.
So it's time
with the score 30-9.
Yeah, so that means it's almost time for our senior spotlight. But before then, we should probably let Will Wilkie bring us up to speed. What do you think, Abe?
Yeah, let's send it over to Will. Take the halftime show.
Thank you, Abe and Dave. Great job on that first half call tonight. What a game we have going on here. 30-9 your score. here on GCSN at the half. River Ridge over Citrus. A lot of action here in tonight's game. We hope you're enjoying it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and toss a like our way as well. It's free for you, and it helps us out as we are a nonprofit media group bringing these games to you live from all over the Tampa Bay region. We'll be taking you tonight through our halftime content. When we come back from a quick break, we'll get things going with our senior spotlight feature. Tonight we have River Ridge quarterback Logan Howard. You've seen the action that he's had tonight with his arm and his leg. Certainly a talented individual. We'll bring you that in just a moment. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for regenerative treatment.
Thank you again for sticking with us here at GCSN at the half. We're going to get things going now with our senior spotlight, Logan Howard.
At age 5, I started playing football for a youth football league, Pop Warner Prowlers in Palm Harbor, and I played there for about 2 years. And then my family realized that we were close to the River Ridge High School, and they had a Knights of PAL football team, and they knew that eventually I was going to be playing for that middle school team and the high school team. So they wanted to start me at a young age to develop with all the coaches that are already around the area. So I started playing for the River Ridge PAL team, and I met a lot of friends there. One of them, Braden Cook, he's playing with me now. He's like one of my best friends. I also played in a spring football league, FSYFL football, travel 8-on-8, and it's been with all my friends from middle school. And we had our coach, Coach Nate, and my dad, and we've been playing since Pop Warner, and we all just came together and put a team together, and we've been playing it for like 4 years, from like ages 8 to 12. And it's been an amazing time out there traveling, playing teams from Georgia, Florida, and Alabama, and just having great experiences out there. We also won the championship for one of the years for the state of Florida. So coming into 7th grade, I was a little nervous for football due to me being the younger kid and knew a coach. Because I had my coach, Coach Nate, and my dad for my whole life growing up from PAL and Pop Warner. So, but I still had all my friends coming in 7th grade football, so that was a big help. And it was a good year. I think we were like 5-3, but we were all working together, and we weren't really that close to the 8th graders, but it was all right. So then we finished that season off, and then we came into our 8th grade year. Everyone was used to the program, knew the coach. We were all gelling together, and then I think we finished that year undefeated and won the district championship. So that was a great feeling, going into high school, knowing that we have a good future ahead of us. So for my freshman year, I was going into playing with my old coach from my whole life, Coach Nate, and that was a big help because stepping up from middle school to high school was a big difference. And I was going to be the receiver because I knew he already had a quarterback, and I was just going to help the team out in any way it needed. And then the quarterback ended up getting hurt, so I needed to step up. and I knew I had a chance to lead the team. So I took the role, and I led the team to a successful year. So overall, my freshman year ended up really successful, and at the end of the year, the coaches believed that I could come up and play on the varsity level and getting some experience by watching them play, even if I'm not getting in the game. And we took a trip to Key West to play them, which is a 4-hour drive, and it was just an amazing time out there, hanging out with all the older guys and just having a blast. So for my sophomore year, we all came back off a good freshman year, and we were all excited to attack all the games we were coming up to. And we had the same group we've been playing with our whole lives. I think for the sophomore year, we finished 8-1. I was playing quarterback and safety, and throughout the year, I was getting pulled up to play varsity in my sophomore year to play safety, to help out, to back up the other safety that was starting. And that was a big confidence booster for me, because I was just playing down, and then I didn't know what I was going to expect. And then them giving me encouragement to telling me that I can play back up on that level was very helpful. And for my junior year, I did not play any quarterback. There was a quarterback in front of me that was already going to be a senior, and he played the year before that. And I just knew I had to help out the team some way. And I've been an athlete my whole life. I've played multiple sports, and I know I can do anything the team needs me to do. So I was playing receiver and safety, and I think I had 600 yards receiving my junior year for a receiver, and that helped the team out a lot. We didn't end up that successful our senior year. We came up one game short from district championships. I think we ended up 5-5. I mean, we lost one game in the district, but one of my favorite plays of my junior season was on defense when I was playing safety in the countryside game, the district game, and we had the lead. I think it was 14-0. And they were trying to get some points on the board, and they were about to take a deep shot. And I flipped my hips around and picked the ball off on the 1-yard line on a jump ball, and that was very exciting for the whole team. On offense, my junior season at receiver was in the Freedom game. On the first drive, I think it was, I had a 35-yard touchdown catch, and I drove my legs and fought through the end zone.
So I was hired in January of this past year. Moved my family out here early February, I believe is when I started here at the school. And, prior to me coming out here and when I was hired and going through the interview process, one of the first things that I did was to make sure that I got a chance to kind of look at what the offense was and what the defense was and how the kids played, see if the kids kind of played to the competitive level that I'm used to playing at. And then, a couple of players kind of stood out, and Logan Howard was one of those guys. When I came into school, I had my first meeting. I got a chance to meet all the players, and again, I kind of made it a point to make sure that I was able to meet some of our returning senior players. And I found out very early on that Logan was a very competitive player, a very competitive person, period. Whether it was football or anything, and that really kind of played to my spirit because I'm a very competitive person as well. And once I got a chance to kind of see him throw in a couple of practices early on, in I believe March or so, and then we had a couple of 707s, I thought that he would be a player that would be able to develop as a pretty good quarterback here in Pasco County.
My senior goals for on the field for my senior season would be I wanted to achieve 2,000 yards passing and 1,000 yards rushing. I know it's a high goal for a quarterback, but I know I'm a dual threat and I can make it happen. So I just wanted to set a high standard, because if you're not setting a high standard, there's no point. Senior season definitely creeped up on me fast. I mean, it's just from all the years since I was 5, I never thought I'd be here, but it is. And I just had the biggest support from my parents from all the way from since I was 5 years old, just taking me to every practice. That just means a lot. It's out of their time, out of their day. It's just crazy. And my dad, especially, my biggest fan. He's taught me to never quit or give up on anything you ever do with your team or in your life.
Yeah, so Logan's a very, very intelligent young man. Again, when we started early on in the process, I kind of threw some things at him that I thought may have been a little bit complex for where we were at that stage in our development, with me being a new coach out here. And he really was able to pick him up. He asked some great questions early on. And then, throughout the spring, I'm doing grade checks every week, and he's consistently, he's a 4.0 student. You know, I don't know. I hope you mind if I tell this story, but you know, I do great when I'm doing grade checks. You know, I send messages out to the kids. If they did great, you know, I tell them they did great, and if they need work, I tell them where they need to work in the classes they need to work on. And I think he had one class that was like a B at the time because he maybe had like an assignment or two that was out. So I sent the message out to him about him not having the A. And I think that he got in contact with the teacher, and within like a half hour, I look back at the grades, and he has an A now. You know, so when I mean competitive academically, athletically. You know, the kid is just a kid who likes to win, and I think that's been part of his. You know, even as a basketball player, when I first came in, he was in basketball season last year, and I know that he was very competitive on the basketball court. You know, I messed around, and I'll never do this again, but I played them on the basketball court one time and realized that I'm not playing them ever again because he's just so competitive on the basketball court, plus I'm getting too old for that.
In high school, I mainly focused on football and basketball. Football is basically my everything growing up, but I also was a multi-sport athlete. I wanted to do everything. I played soccer at age 4, I believe, and I played baseball at a young age too, and just keeping me active is what my parents were always doing, and that's just the best thing to do. My favorite moment for basketball in high school actually was last year as a junior. We played Springstead High School, and the game was neck and neck the whole game. We were playing an amazing game, but they came back at the end, and I knew I had to lead the team, and I think it was about 20 seconds left, and I took a floater from the midline, and that gave us the go-ahead lead, and they could not come back from that, and that was the game-winning point.
You know, everything that I know about Logan is you know, I hear good things about him. He's great in the classroom. He's got great grades. You know, 4.0 student, 4.1 GPA. You know, I know that he's going to have a bright future as we look towards college, and I believe, I mean, he also has his own business that he runs on the side as well. So, you know, a little bit of an entrepreneur, kind of go-getter, strong work ethic. You know, he's typically one of the first ones to finish up, you know, our sprints and you know, and just kind of leading and building our program. And he's kind of been the glue to kind of keep that transition from the old staff and the old way that they did things and these new kids, and then, you know, just really trying to get everybody to understand my way of doing things as a new coach. So, you know, I appreciate that for him, and like I said, I think he's going to leave the school with a pretty good legacy here when it's all said and done.
After graduation, I would love to get the opportunity to continue my athletic career playing football in college. It's been a dream for a while now, and it would just be amazing to come true. And I'm just ready for the challenges on and off the field, whatever it takes to be successful in my life.
We hope you enjoyed our Senior Spotlight feature, getting to know a little bit more about Logan and his journey to his senior year. It was a pleasure getting to know him during the interview, and we wish him well during this season and beyond. Logan's Spotlight will be posted to our YouTube channel later on this evening under our special events section, so you can check that out anytime that you wish. All of our Senior Spotlights can be found on our YouTube channel, so check it out. We've got some great players featured with some amazing stories and experiences. And if you're wondering what you're seeing on your screen here now, it's homecoming here at River Ridge, and this is your 22-23 homecoming court. Field commentator Brian Lott bringing those shots to you live. The homecoming court here at River Ridge High School. We'll let him pan that shot, and then we'll check in with the McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard, and then we'll let Abe and Dave take us home with the second half call. We'll take a quick break in just a second. Looks like we actually have the crowning here, so we'll hold. So that is your homecoming king. And they announced it as the homecoming princess. So that is your homecoming winners. Congratulations.
And now we have Sarah Cooley, who will be presenting the homecoming king and queen.
Oh, correction, the Prince and Princess, my mistake.
Our homecoming king is Carter Kidwell.
Hopefully the Macy's Day Parade is not watching this, and I just lost my chance to call that.
Carter Kidwell.
Carter Kidwell, your homecoming king selection.
And our homecoming queen is Emma Galuba.
Emma Galuba is your homecoming queen for the Royal Knights homecoming court. Certainly a moment that all these young people will remember for the rest of their lives. We're certainly happy for them. We're happy that we can bring this to you live on GCSN. GCSN First here tonight. And your Royal Knight homecoming court. We're going to check in with the McMurdo Regional Family Scoreboard. We'll be back right after this.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for regenerative treatment.
And we're back. We hope you enjoyed all of our content here on GCSN at the Half. Again, thank you to Coach Miller, Mike DeGennaro, and Logan Howard. Please toss a like our way on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. It does help us out. It's free for you. It helps us. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. You can find us at GCSN Broadcast. We'll have the game highlights posted there, as well as other additional content you can't find on our YouTube channel. So go ahead and give us a follow there on Twitter and Facebook. We always appreciate your viewership and your support. Now let's send it back up to Abe and Dave for the second half call.
Thank you, Will. Abe, did you see all those Jeeps going around the football field for that halftime show?
You know, it was a beautiful parade, you know, and then this is those memorable moments, especially for the young that are watching, that they hope one day they're in these same shoes. And for the parents who put up with a lot of different high school things from 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and these kids are part of that COVID situation with COVID. And now, you know, some of them are part of, you know, the hurricane situation with Ian. You know, these are those memorable moments and moments that parents get to cherish with their kids and the kids get to cherish with their friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Which, you know, that's one thing I love so much about football is it's a community event. You got the band, you got the cheerleaders, you got the football players, you got the other team, and they have their band, their cheerleaders. You have your family, your community supporters. You have networks like ourselves. You have so many different hands into such a great game. And here we are, 30-9 at halftime, getting ready to kick off that third quarter, second half here in just about a minute.
You know, and with high school sports, especially football, you know, it's a lot that happens. It's a lot that goes on behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah.
During the games and everything. You know, safety and security for each team, the parents, the spectators. you know, the referees. There's a lot that goes on to putting this together. You know, the teachers that dedicate, you know, their long Fridays for, you know, this special weekend, especially homecoming, because it's a long weekend for the students. So not just River Ridge, but every school that hosts homecoming, you know, is memorable. You bring back, you know, the past, mixing with the new. You know, it gives you chills and goosebumps as you sit back and watch, you know, these different experiences go on.
Yeah, and it's like you said, Abe, it's something that these guys will always remember, and every team has a homecoming, you know, and it takes a lot more hands on homecoming because there's so much more, but it's worth it, and I'm glad we were able to be a part of this tonight here at River Ridge.
You know, so, you know, River Ridge, you know, you're right here tonight with Gulf Coast Sports Network with Citrus, you know, making memories on both sides of the field, making great plays, both teams.
Big plays.
Showing action. You know, we got that great football weather. It's chilly out. You know, I stepped out of the box, you know, during halftime, and, you know, I was like, oh, I need a little jacket out here.
Chilly, not cold, but chilly, absolutely. Perfect football weather.
You know, I'm looking for, you know, some hot chocolate. I thought I was gonna get some hot chocolate from somewhere. You know, that's my type of weather, when you can drink a little hot chocolate. You know, it's not too cold. Your hands not going numb from being cold. You know, so this is what we call football weather, where the parents get to come out, bring their blankets. You know, the young kids, they go find their little spots where they want to go throw the football. You know, every stadium we go to, you have that same atmosphere, and the crowds are set up the same.
All right, here we go. Kicking off for the second half. It's returnable. Oh, he's got
ball bounce around. It's live.
All right. Didn't catch it clean, but he saved it from going out of bounds. Was able to pick up the ball just shy of the 20-yard line for the Knights. They'll have to earn these 81 yards, as I'm sure the Hurricanes and Coach Franklin spoke about the next half, the last half, this half, and the defensive effort and pressure that they're going to need.
You know, it's a lot of football left. Anything can happen. You know, like you said, both coaches talked to both teams during, you know, halftime, and now let's see what product they put on the field.
Yeah, Justin Hennessy for the Knights over here, number 4. He was lying all the way outside the numbers, almost forgotten about.
Quick handoff to number 4. He hits the hole with impact.
Yeah, they're going to have a flag on the play. It was pretty quick to the snap, so I'm going to guess that they're going to have a holding call here on the Knights. Danye Johnson on the tackle, defensive end for the Hurricanes.
Looked like it might have been a clipping or a blocking too low.
Yes, it could have been a high-low, like it, you know, double team, but the line judge got it, and it looks like it's going to be second and a while. See how far they back them up here. Ten-yard penalty. So it'll be second and 20.
So it's going to be a chop block.
Chop. Not exactly how the Knights wanted to start their first play from scrimmage in the second half, but let's see how they respond.
Motion to the right. Quarterback drops back. Rolls to the left, looking for a receiver.
Oh.
And he slips trying to make a play.
That's the third player we've seen tonight slip in the field of play, so might be a little dew on the ground from this cooler night, but it is going to cost them a down, and it looks like it's going to be third and long.
Logan was looking downfield, and then as he rolled to the left, he didn't see anything. He tried to step up in the pocket, and then he wanted to try to quickly accelerate, and that's where he lost his footing, which will bring up second down and a long way to go for the Knights. Single receivers both sides of the field.
He got
quick
room.
Handoff.
Got
Around
room.
the outside, he's to the 10, he's to the 15.
He got
20,
room.
and he's out of bounds.
Yeah, that's Sam Cheek on the big first down run. I mean, you're down 22 yards for the sticks, and he's able to get the first down. tackled high, but no flag, and it'll still be a first down for your Royal Knights. Yeah, Sam Cheek's come up big for him several times tonight.
He came around that corner with a purpose.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's starting to rack up some yards too.
Look like the Knights go with twins to the left, single receiver to the right, shotgun formation. Number 20, Patterson in the backfield. He gets the handoff. Looks like he gets about 3 yards on the carry. That's number 20, the Anthony Patterson for the Royal Knights on the carry.
Yeah, they're subbing him and Sam Cheek out right now. He looked like number 4 ran out of his shoe.
Quick handoff to number 7. He makes his way for about 2 yards on the carry, which is going to bring up about third down and about 4 yards to go.
He still got the tempo, running the hurry up.
Ooh, nice move by number 7.
Yeah, Sam.
He picks up the first down.
Sam does a great job of just giving him. Check out this replay. It is. They got to move the sticks here, and he gets the handoff and makes one strong cut right there just to get just enough for the first down.
He was brought down by number 24, Zeke Lambright. Back to 4 wides. Quarterback keeps on the draw. He goes straight up the middle. He's to the 40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. It's a foot race. He's in the 10. He's in the end zone, ladies and gentlemen, for the Royal Knights.
That's Logan Howard, the senior spotlight, checking it out. His second touchdown run of the evening.
The recovery room instant replay.
Right up the gut. You see him look left, look right, look left, look right. He has nowhere to go but straight, and he does so just fine as he brings it across the goal line. Great answer for River Ridge. Right up the gut. Good pulling block by the backside guard, setting him free. Bring it 36-9, ensuing PAT. All right, they have come across again. This will be the third time they've jumped, and it looks like Story's going to go back to the sideline as they are going to go ahead and try for 2. And, Story, he just high-fiving his teammates on the way out. He doesn't care if they go for 1 or if they go for 2. Selfless player there for Mr. Story.
I was very, very impressed with what the Royal Knights just did. They hit it up the middle. They hit it to the outside, and they came back with a draw of the quarterback straight up the middle.
Yeah, they went Sam Cheek, DeAnthony Patterson, Sam Cheek, and then back to the quarterback. They're giving everybody a chance. Look who gets in the end zone. Number 76, Tyson Peterson. He was the guy earlier tonight running down the sideline after the first 2-point play. Looks like it may not count, though. It looked like a illegal shift. But he's always going to remember getting in there. Looks like they might bring Story back on for the kick. It remains 36-9. This will be a little longer PAT. Well, we saw the strength of Ty's leg earlier today as he's kicked a couple into the end zone.
Holding the ball for the Royal Knights.
Oh, boy.
Number 4, Justin Hennessy, went over his head.
Yeah, it did go over his head. Tyson just kind of covers it. It doesn't cost him anything because now they get to kick it off. So, smart play by him. Let's check out some commercials, Mr. Abe.
I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Divinity on a custom skincare regimen the year leading up to my wedding. It included a series of in-office treatments, microneedling, PRP, hydrofacials, and an at-home skincare regimen. So I had no worries the day of my wedding. My skin was perfect.
All right, Abe, we are back with a score 36-9. Mr. Story's going to be trying to kick off for us again.
Well, the way the Knights have come out of halftime, it's like they're trying to make a statement right now. You know, their offense is doing what it wants to do. It's running the ball. We haven't seen them throw the ball because they haven't needed to. You know, they've been hitting the holes, and they hitting the holes with a purpose. You know, and most coaches, that's what they want out of running back.
Absolutely.
You know, when you get the ball, you hit the hole.
Yep, you get me 4 yards, and then you figure it out. But caught clean.
To the 25.
Caught clean by the Hurricanes.
Looked like he was brought down by number 3, Jonah Clousey.
I believe that was Tyson on the return. But it'll be first down, Abe, and the Hurricanes had a chance to go for it earlier, and they decided to punt the ball. And now they get the ball back pretty much at the same spot, but let's see how this drive turns out. If they're going to go back to under center with the 3 running backs, or if they're going to spread people out and go in the gun. Looks like they're going to go in the under center, but they're going to spread people out.
Twins to the left, single receiver to the right side of the field. Quarterback drops back. He rolls to the right. Looking for a man downfield. He throws the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a good fake by Delonzo Washington for the Hurricanes. But quarterback Cade Arnold, he lost a lot of yards as he rolled out. I mean, he was 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And you can credit that to the pressure by the Royal Knights. But it will be 2nd and 10. Hurricanes threw the ball on the first play of this drive, which is a unique stat.
And they come back with twins to the left. Single receiver as he motion in tight. Single back, quick handoff. He hits the hole, picks up about 4 yards on the carry.
Yeah, they want to get Washington going again this half. He had 2 big runs in the first half, and they're still down by about 25 points, 27 points. So got to get him going. But that defense has been at his ankles when he's getting the ball. I mean, they are not giving him much room.
Quick handoff. He hits the hole. Yeah. Immediately picks up a hard yard on the carry.
Yeah, that's Tyson Peterson again on the tackle. He's had a great night for him. He's had a couple sacks. He had the touchdown, extra point. Sorry, not the touchdown, but the 2-point conversion that didn't count. But we do have an injured player down for the Hurricanes.
Tyson Peterson trying to make an impact on his senior night, you know, right here at homecoming, trying to make it very memorable.
We have a lot of people vying for that Glory Days Player of the Game.
So what do the Glory Days Player of the Game get?
Well, let's check out a moment from our sponsors real quick.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
So Dave, tell me what the Glory Days Player of the Game, what do they receive?
Well, they're going to get a T-shirt from us, the GCS and Network, but more importantly, they're going to get a Glory Days gift certificate from Glory Days, and we're excited to pick that winner here in just a short while. That's a nice high punt. Returnable. He takes it. He's got room.
Number 30 goes to the outside, and he's pushed out of bounds. And some flags on the play.
Yeah, that's Braden Cook on the return. Hard contact at the sideline. Might have been out of bounds if there was flags. Was there flags?
It looked like it was flags on the play, but it looked like it was picked up.
Okay. All right. Well, that was a good return.
No, it's still a flag down.
Okay. You see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The River Ridge Knights team's right in front of it. But they're gonna call a first down for sure. But it looks like a penalty. I think they're gonna call a block in the back on the Knights. Yeah. Which is gonna back them up. Good run though by Braden Cook. Still see Sam Cheek in the game. Going back to the stack formation.
Quick catch by number 4.
Move.
Nice move, pushed out of bounds.
That's Justin Hennessy on that one. Good quick catch, good quick jab. You know, Citrus had 4 defensive linemen in a 2-point stance and 1 in a 3-point stance. You don't usually see that many guys in a 2-point stance, but there they were, and there they are again.
And that was another dart by Logan Howard on that quick pass. Another quick move, but he's up the field. Number 7 is trying to make his way down the field.
Yeah, check
Sam
that out.
Cheeks.
Yeah, check this replay out as he just accelerates on contact. Right up, look, he sees all those purple backs, follows his blocks, gets good tackle here by Mr. Watskin, but it'll be first down, Abe.
Quarterback drop. He puts the ball high in the air. Number 4 makes a nice grab for the Royal Knights.
Nice grab. Justin
Hennessy on that one.
This is definitely an instant replay here. He fakes the short pass, goes up top, and puts the ball right there. Big strong hands by Justin Hennessy to come down with that. It's going to be first and goal from the 1.5 yard line.
You know, the Knights are starting to show, you know, that balanced offense you was talking about, running the ball, passing the ball, making an impact, and it's touchdown.
Yep, Sam Cheek.
Sam Cheek pounds it in. A couple flags go in on the play after the touchdown.
Yeah, it looked like it was after the touchdown. Might have been some extracurricular activity, but yeah, Sam Cheek finishes it off for the Royal Knights.
Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, they're huddling up right now, trying to get it right. Usually some pushing and shoving after the
And sometimes
whistle.
down there, you know, referees want to do unsportsmanlike conduct. Sometimes those plays, flags. It says touchdown.
Touchdown's good after the play. Yeah, unsportsmanlike on River Ridge. They'll take that on the kickoff, generally. But that'll be 42-9 right now. Now, the Hurricanes have jumped off sides to block this. They made it a focus that they want to block this PAT, usually on the right-hand side. So we're going to see if they're going to bring some heat again. But it is 42-9.
6 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
You get Ty Story back again.
It's up, it's away, and it is good.
Justin Hennessy is the holder on that, and that ball came back a little low. He was able to pick it up off the ground, put it back just in time for Ty to put it through.
Well, it's showing the hands of Justin Hennessy. You know, he originally caught that nice pass down the field, and he laid out for it, and now he's back there catching the ball, you know, for the kicker. He got to have some for sure hands.
He's got those strong hands. Hey, check out the recovery room. Worth the drive for sure. Come check them out at www.recoverysportsclinic.com. Give them a call, 352-797-2775. 43-9, Abe.
It's a great game on both sides. You know, the score is one-sided right now, but it's a great game to where both teams are showing, you know, some very talented athletes, and they're doing some great things on the field.
Yeah, you can see they're kicking off from the 25 from that penalty earlier, but you're absolutely right. And I think it comes down to playmakers. It seems like River Ridge has several, and Citrus has a few.
You know, and Citrus been hit, you know, a couple times with some bad spots of the ball. 25 dance to try to look like the ball came out, but the referee
it might have been
signs down.
He might have been a whistle, might have been down. Regardless, it's going to be first down for the Hurricanes. But good heads-up play by number 30, Braden Cooks, for the Royal Knights to pick that up to scoop and score. You never know. You play to the whistle, make the refs make the phone call.
Well, let's see if the Hurricanes can answer that bomb touchdown, because I believe the Hurricanes will start passing at this time, especially being down 43-9. They may try to pass the ball to get themselves back into the game.
Well, Coach Miller said he had to stop the run. You want to take a break and see some of our sponsors?
Let's go ahead and do that.
Morningshire Market's one of my favorite places to get some nice necklaces. It's just in time for Christmas, only 60-some days away. Make sure you use GCSN 2022 for the promo code, 15% off on that already low price. Morningshire Market.
And where are they located at?
It's a local company, but you order them from Etsy. Tag in there for Etsy. But yeah, GCSN 2022 for the 50% off. All right, 6 minutes to go here in the third, Abe. And it looks like it's going to be third
down and about 8.
I think it's about 3rd and 8, yeah. That defense for the Knights have been pretty consistent all night. They did let up 2 or 3 big plays, but their D-line has played really well. Their front seven's played really well. They have sacks and interceptions. So that defense has played with some passion tonight.
Number 76 is in the backfield as if he knew to play.
Yeah, that's our buddy Tyson Patterson, who's had a very busy night tonight. The Hurricanes are trying to get the ball to Tyson Fanner on the quick screen, but it was eaten up by Tyson Patterson.
And again, Tyson has been all over this field, whether it was on offense or defense.
Yeah.
Really making an impact for this team.
Absolutely. His energy's contagious too. I mean, you see him always getting his buddies riled up. But they got a lot of guys coming after this play right now. 8 guys on the line of scrimmage. Going for the block. Forced the high punt. It's short and it's high. But it'll be the Royal Knights ball on the 45-yard line going in. 45 yards away from the end zone, Abe. Yeah, they tried to block that punt. They were coming in pretty hard off the... They didn't get it, but what they did do is they forced the punt to be early. All right, we got 4 minutes and 24 seconds to go. Knights ball.
Single receiver to the right, single receiver to the left. Howard's in the shotgun. Motion number 88. Handoff to number 20 to the left side. 20 makes a cut. Up the field. Looks like he picked up about 9 yards on the carry. That's going to be number 20, D'Anthony Patterson.
Yeah, he just turns around, accelerates. He sees the back of his offensive lineman and follows him. Number 30, De'Anye Johnson, in on that quick tackle. But it is second down.
Quick handoff again to number 20.
That's D'Anthony Patterson on the carry. 53 on the tackle for the Hurricanes. Damian Dungo.
It's going to be a first down for the Knights.
As they stay in the huddle, try to get the right play. The clock is ticking. Is just over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Single receiver to the left and right side of the field. Shift to the right. Quick handoff to 7. 7 makes a cut. He's still moving.
Yeah,
picks up about 8 hard yards on that run. Number 7.
Sam Cheek again. You know, I tell you, that's a really good 1-2 punch with Sam and Patterson going at it back and forth. Sam's been picking up some big yards and a touchdown, and D'Anthony's been having the big explosive yards, and he too has a touchdown tonight. Both making their push to be the Glory Days player of the game, that's for sure.
Knights going to a 4-wide set. Quick hitch to number 4. He dances.
Yeah, that's just a quick screen, and Hennessy makes the catch and gets upfield. And it's enough to move the chains, Abe, as they will pick up another first down as they have entered into, well, I guess they're in the red zone by a few yards here, but 1st and 10.
Knights have twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Hand off to number 20. He's up the middle, and he's in the end zone for another Knight touchdown.
Yeah, check out this recovery room instant replay for Mr. Patterson. He looks like he's about to get tackled as soon as he gets the ball. Both ends crash right there, and he was able to get past them. And once he gets past them, he just does some fancy running. Great run by Mr. Patterson to get his second touchdown of the evening. Looks like they got a, oh yeah, okay. It is Tigers kicking again.
And the extra point is good, which will bring us to your Royal Knights 50, your Hurricanes 9.
Let's check out the regional scoreboard, Abe. See some local scores. All right, we're back, Abe. Some pretty good scores there to check out. Keep you guys well informed. Looks like the quarter's going to run out here in the third, and we're going to start off. It looks like we're going to go make it to the fourth quarter here with a kickoff by the Royal Knights. As we are looking at 3, 2, and the buzzer just now. Let's check out a couple more messages from our sponsors. All right, we're back, Abe. Fourth quarter, getting ready to kick off by the strong leg of Ty Story.
Nice kick.
Yeah, over the head.
And it's going to be a touchback.
That'll give the ball to the Hurricanes on the 20-yard line.
Next week, you can catch the Gulf Coast Sports Network live covering Wiki Wachi Hornets versus your Central Bears, which will be a great matchup and great game next Friday night, October 28th.
Yeah, that'll be a great game. Central's having one of their best seasons in a long, long time. It'll be the Battle of Hexham, and that's a big-time rivalry. Those schools are not far away from one another.
So make sure you check us out, subscribe so you can always get that game and it'll come on your phone live or your television. Quick handoff.
Looks like we got some new players in that corner for the River Ridge.
Looks like number 45 was on a carry. Craig Kish for the Hurricanes picked up about 4 yards on that carry. Nice hard run.
Yeah, I believe that's his second carry of the night. Getting in there. Positive yards, four strong yards. Little quick communication between the receivers.
Look like the Hurricanes line up in trips to the left. Quarterback drops back. He rolls to the left. Throws a hitch pass. Pass is caught.
Oh, he stayed on his feet. Just ran out of the sideline there. But great catch by number 11 for the Hurricanes. That's Tyson again on the catch.
Which will bring up third down. And about 6 on the carry. Trips to the left, single receiver to the back. Quarterback drops back. Quick pass.
Right up the middle.
Looked like it was caught.
Yeah, it was caught. Check this replay out. Looks like number 4 is going to catch it. Quentin Roby right down the middle. That's a contested catch, too. Good tackle by the Knights. First down for the Hurricanes. Knights are moving up some of their linemen there. Their mid linebackers, I mean.
Quarterback dropped back again. Puts the ball in the air.
He had a lot of air underneath that ball, Abe. Enough for him to run underneath it, just slightly overthrown. That's 4 passes in a row for the Hurricanes. Still brings up 2nd and 10, Abe. We can see a screen. We can see a jet. Looks like they're motioning in. Usually means a run.
Quarterback drops back now. Under pressure by number 62.
Yeah, he was running. That's 45 on the powerful tackle for the Knights.
That's Bradley Bizzle.
Yeah.
He's been on a few tackles tonight. I've heard his name mentioned.
Yeah. Quarterback really wanted to throw that ball. He had his feet set. He was looking, but receivers were covered downfield, and he unfortunately had to eat that tackle, which will bring up third and about 15 here late in the fourth. Oh, here comes the blitz. Oh, just enough. Oh, they're going to get a holding call. Oh, so that was a first down catch, but there was a tackle on the offensive line. So they're going to call the flag, and it's going to back them up, negate the first down catch.
It was a nice development play, but unfortunately it took so long to where as the quarterback was rolling out, one of the linemen was able to pull one of the Knights' defensive linemen down, bring the flag on the play, which will march it all the way back.
It should remain third down still with 6 minutes and 42 seconds going left in this ball game. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors tonight. Without you, we're not possible, and it's so good to be out here on a Friday night and watch these young men who practice each and every day come out and play this great game.
You got the McMurdo Family Vision Regional Scoreboard.
Oh, yes.
You got the Recovery Room Instant Replay.
Oh, boy, this is a play right here. Hey, he faked it to the right, came back to the left with a short field here. Check out this replay. Quarterback takes the ball, looks right, just kidding, goes left, comes back, gets a block, and then he has some room, hits the brakes. Still a positive play for the Hurricanes. We got a timeout for River Ridge.
I'm going to have to check out that Morningside Market because I've seen some nice things, especially sports related, that is that holiday season coming up. Who would know that Christmas is right around the corner?
And just in time to get your order in. They use real baseballs, real footballs, real softballs to make your necklace. Whatever you're doing it for. Number one fans, go ahead and check out. You make sure you use our code GCSN 2022 for 15% off. They are a local small business, and we are happy they are one of our partners. Oh. 5 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the ball game.
You see the Royal Knights are having a great time right here at their homecoming. They got their fans in the stands dancing with a score of 50-9, homecoming night for the Royal Knights.
Yeah, they got us dancing. They got them dancing. You can see them on the screen. They got their hands up. Yeah, this has been a contagious environment all day since we got here, Positive vibes for sure. As the clock has started.
Quarterback drops back. He rolls to the left. He flicks the ball forward. The ball should still be alive. And it looked like the Knights should have the ball. He tried to flip it forward, trying to make a play.
It may be ruled incomplete, and the penalty may be because it didn't get to the line of scrimmage. But the referees are going to sort that out right now. It was a fourth down. You got to admire the quarterback.
He called intentional grounding.
You got to admire the quarterback. Trying to, it's fourth down, trying to keep the play alive.
And he's trying to make something happen for his team. Unfortunately, the score is 50-9, but he's still trying to make something to happen. They're not laying down right now. They're still trying. They still feel they got some fight in this game, and they're going to go out fighting.
But it will bring up a punting situation on the 15-yard line. Back deep for River Ridge is number 10, Jack French, the freshman. Eager to make an appearance in the return game.
Ball's up and away.
Yeah, it takes a River Ridge bounce as it bounces towards the original line of scrimmage. It'll give the ball at the 30-yard line for the Royal Knights with 4 minutes and 22 seconds ticking away and time running out for the Glory Days player of the game. We have several players on both sides of the ball. We got guys with sacks, guys with interceptions, touchdowns. We have touchdowns in the air, touchdowns on the ground. We have several running backs with big yardage tonight. It's going to make our job a little tougher, Abe, as we have went under the 4-minute mark left in this ball game. Looks like we see a few new players here for the Royal Knights.
Looks like Knights come out with single receivers both sides of the field. 2-back set.
Motion.
They have a new quarterback in.
Good job, number 26.
Number 26, nice running up the middle. It's the first time I've seen number 26 run the ball.
Well, and he ran it. He had a spin move. Yeah, he had a spin move right there on contact and was able to get 8 yards.
Number 26 looks like a young player trying to figure out who he is.
But it'll bring up 2nd and a long 2, Abe. As we are under the 3-minute mark left to go in this contest. Hurricanes show a little blitz.
Look like they got a young quarterback in there. Number 25. So we got a new quarterback in the game. That's number 25. He looks young.
Yeah, well, and these are great opportunities for them to get some exposure to what Friday night is all about. Playing in front of packed house on homecoming, valuable experience. I remember my first game as a sophomore, getting a little attention, 3 or 4 plays.
Which made you hungry and wanted to play
more.
I
wanted it much, much more, which I expect these young men to do as well.
2 minutes remaining in the ball game. We have your Royal Knights up 50 to your Citrus Hurricanes 9. And it is homecoming for the Royal Knights here tonight with a packed house.
We got 3rd and 5. Be interested to see if they see the young arm here. Likely going to be a handoff, though. Oh,
number
keeper.
25, Rose.
Yeah, that was just a fake handoff with a keeper. But it'll bring up 4th and 5. And likely one more play before the end of this game.
Clock still winding down. Looks like the Knights talking to number 25 on the sideline, so he may run one more play as he gets to debut in this homecoming victory for the Royal Knights.
All right, he's hustling back right now to deliver the play to his teammates.
Number 25 gets that opportunity to get that victory snap for the Royal Knights. 35 seconds remaining in the ball game.
I believe we have a delay of game. They're going to back up the Knights here. So now it's going to be 4th down and 11 and a half, 12 yards. But I don't believe they are going to have to snap this ball, Abe. I believe that is going to be the ball game here. As you already mentioned, River Ridge 50 and Citrus 9. Would you like to know who the Glory Days player of the game is,
Who
Abe?
is the Glory Days player of the game?
For the first time in GCSN history, our player of the game is also our senior spotlight. That's Logan Howard, who had 2 touchdown runs and a touchdown pass and a 2-point conversion. Great night for Mr. Howard. Great night for our senior spotlight. We're happy that Glory Days was able to sponsor you tonight. And Abe, I think we're going to give this ball game back to Will Wilkie.
Great job on the call tonight, boys. Don't forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. We appreciate your viewership and your support. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at GCSN Broadcasts. As Abe and Dave mentioned, we'll be live next week at Central High School in Brooksville for the Battle of Hexham. Weeki versus Central, so tune in for that one. We really appreciate your viewership and your support. For Abe Dowdell, Dave Barrett, Wild Bill Lizer, and Brian Lott, I'm Will Wilkie, and we'll see you next time.